slash it inside, where the water kept going down. Slightly cloud. It was just difficult to describe. It was beautiful. And the water was coming up through the middle and
In 1926 you could buy a gallon for £160. That is followed by Henry Ford President Black. That one was on 1939. Questionable horsepower. For the maximum speed on which has been able to get that here. But that is nobody fault. There are a couple of aeroplanes that would have been flying today that won't be able to do for technical reasons. But it's not North Wales, and it was used to give demonstration flights to their visitors. There's Foxtrot coming round for landing. I can only assume he hasn't quite got the amount of power that he needs. The Foxtrot is remarkably sensitive. It only just climbs. It gets 2,400 revs.
find that and I'll tell that one too. When you start having to still do it.
Oh, how about that then? Many of us have difficulties. They've now got 3 Gypsy major engines firing away and 3 miles aircraft. There are very few miles aircraft still flying, but they're wooden aeroplanes, and at one stage there were problems about blue joints in main spars and so on, but these have all been very thoroughly checked and are in very good condition. The first ever monoplane trainer with flaps.
Which one's the most
kicking the rudder over to bring her into that stall turn and throwing the aircraft through the sky there. So easy, doesn't it? In Europe during 2002. It is Denny Dobson's limbo pass there. Our two brave volunteers holding the limbo pole, which I have to confess went up a little bit quicker than I expected it to do. And as if that wasn't enough, to round off this display, ladies and gentlemen, in the extra 300, Denny Dobson needs to get tight in the field. Oh, no, decided he wanted to have another go. He's a very tidy person, is Denny. He doesn't like things like that left lying around. So there is just one way that he can think of to actually clear the airfield of the limbo poles and the banner there. And I think this could be the moment. You want your cameras ready to go. And through the banner. Ladies and gentlemen, for the final easy flying display of 2002 at Shuttleworth. Now the aircraft is factory stretched to plus 10 and minus 10 G. Typically during his routine, he's looking at plus 7 minus 5 G. Although factory approved, and go and have a word with him. I'm sure he will tell you all about the extra 300. Denny Dobson then, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Corridor or backstage along with it. The other two they would love to have it or from parts from it. Very difficult to find spares to do this. Calendar for next year, 9,099. Harry Hooker calendar, all the things are pictures of paintings of Shuttleworth aeroplanes produced by Harry Hooker, and it's well worth it, 999. And there are Christmas cards at 12 for £5 showing the comic, flying over the new control building. And there's two books, a book on the Shuttleworth collection, and a very interesting book on the Battle of Britain flight, which are at a reduced price of £6.50 each now. That's quite a bargain. Conference back on the floor, shoes are on file. I must also, and I'd like to say, if you want to support the collection, I hope you do, if you go to the little steps by the bottom of their traffic, they'll be very happy to enroll you as a member of the Shuttleworth Spectrum Aeroplane Society. You better bring going on to the two-seat Fantar C11. Let's see, the Christmas card is Fantar do the whole thing on to the guest for The engine up the front end is 550 horsepower. And already with Amazon, they have RAF classes for delivery side. It's not really but it's just a supply, it's very much more powerful. And of course we've now got a double range runway, which the runway he's landing on now is quite different than it was a couple of years ago, so there's plenty of space, whereas this is quite a tight fit until the runway extension is done. It really is literally twice the length that it was to the plane as was the Mosquito in the Second World War. And I think the Bristol fighter was most nicknamed Dizzy. This particular machine was has a ladder down the side of a long-range tank. You'll see that when it comes round. But let's look at this. Let's look at the Bristol fighter. Very heavy ailerons. I don't know how First World War pilots managed to put it 6 particular one has got a Rolls-Royce Falcon engine, 270 horsepower, which is very lot of power for those days. There you are, still off the floor, look at that. It might be a bit windy for those now. The lower part of the coning under the... I have been done by Trevor Ray. Miles of start, rising.